Today we have this guy here who's gonna talk about affordability in modern times, man, and the solution for it. Let's fucking talk about it.
If you're a young person and you can't afford to live here, then maybe you should not live here. I mean, that is a real thing. Yeah, I know that we've now grown up in a society that says that you deserve to live where you grew up, but the reality is that the history of America is almost literally the opposite of that. The history of America is you go to a place where there is opportunity.
That's controversial, isn't it? I actually agree with this guy. The reason I agree is pretty simple because you can't just become a fucking socialist when it's convenient to you. That's not how it works. In America, let's talk about this country, man. There have been homeless people since forever now. Alright? No one gave a fuck. No one gave a fuck. Even when the economy was thriving and stuff, no one gave a rat's ass. Now, all of a sudden, when everybody who is in the so-called middle class is struggling a little more than before, everybody's like, oh, the government should fucking take care of its citizens. They should implement policies and whatever the fuck. It's happening everywhere in the world right now, man. And my question is pretty simple. Why were you not saying this before? The reason's pretty simple, and it's very obvious to anybody with common sense. It's because back in the day, this was not your problem. There were people who were still facing this problem, so just say what it is, man. You're facing problems, and you want somebody to help you out of those problems. That's simple. Because there is a sense of entitlement in this, and I don't like that, man. Now, personally, I don't actually agree with what he's saying. I think stability of people should be of the topmost priority anywhere you go. That's what I personally think, man. So, irrespective of where you were born, you should be able to survive there. That's what I think. But clearly, people don't think that unless they're the ones suffering from this very problem. And that's what I don't like, man. That's what I don't like. Capitalism, as long as it's convenient to me. Fucking disgraceful, man.
And if the opportunities are limited here and they're not changing, then you really should try to think about other places where you have better opportunities.
I have to admit with this guy, right? Maybe it's easy for him to say because he's definitely a fucking multi-millionaire at this point, but I don't know. I have to give it to him just based on the words he's saying. He's strictly being a capitalist. Now, some people are gonna say, oh, I agree with capitalism, but only to a certain degree. That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean a certain degree? That's not a real thing, motherfucker. You mean that you only agree with it when it's convenient to you. That's probably what you're trying to say. If you agree with capitalism, this is how it works. If you're not surviving, well, too bad, buddy. Move somewhere else. That's how it works. Deal with it. Deal with it. Or don't say that you're a capitalist. That's simple.